This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, double check you're still subscribed to the channel, double check your notifications are on. And if you hit that like button, double check it's working properly. Because the bad actors are working overtime to suppress the channel, suppress the videos, because they are terrified of more people becoming aware of all the fraud and corruption in the United States stock market. Listen, the AMC naked shorters are not going to stop until they run out of money or they are held accountable in civil court. If you guys don't know by now, the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI are not going to do anything about the overwhelming fraud and corruption in the AMC play. You can see the evidence of the fraud and corruption every single day in the data. You can see the manipulation, but somehow the SEC, the DOJ, the FBI do not care about that. When the majority of the victims are retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules, our regulatory agencies, not law enforcement agencies, practice willful blindness. I mean, that's really the bottom line. That is what they do. But anyway, here are the AMC numbers, even though these numbers mean absolutely nothing. And another thing, too, you go to different websites, FinRub, Chart Exchange, and things like that, and they all have different volumes, okay? I mean, it's absolutely crazy that these bad actors can just put out any data they want with no real repercussions. Anyway, reported volume, 7,856,987. It's absolutely crazy how they can do what they want every single day. And the SEC, the DOJ, refuses to ask them where they getting these shares from. 61.35% of that volume was pushed into the dark pool. 61.35%. They pushed 4,820,307 AMC shares into the dark pool to manipulate the price. And you know those are buy orders because they're keeping the buy orders off the lit exchanges. They push them in the dark pools to keep the buying pressure down, to manipulate the price down. But the fact that they got to push so much into the dark pools every single day tells me that people are still buying up AMC. Retail investors are still buying up AMC. Institutions are still buying up AMC, because if they weren't buying them up, if they were selling, they wouldn't have that level of dark pool volume, okay? They would be pushing all the sell orders into the lit exchanges in order to push the price down. But in order to manipulate the price, they have to send them into the dark pool, because every single day there are more AMC buy orders than they are sell orders. And that terrifies these criminals. On top of that, 32% of that volume was shorted shares, so they allegedly found 2,400,000 AMC shares to short into the market and manipulate the price. Yet the SEC, the DOJ, and the FBI refuses to ask them where did they get those shares from. I mean, this is one big Ponzi scheme where you need more new counterfeit shares to cover the old counterfeit shares to keep the Ponzi scheme going. Yet SEC silent, DOJ silent, FBI silent. I mean, it's embarrassing. And short exempt, 26,401 shares, which is just further evidence of the fraud and corruption in the play. And the days to cover went down. They're claiming they can cover all their AMC short positions in 4.05 trading days. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. How do you create millions of counterfeit shorts every single day, don't cover the old shorts, but the days to covers is going down? Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think that the data that they're reporting for AMC shows overwhelming evidence of fraud and corruption? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.